This is Win News.
Tonight, outrage as a man accused of running over and killing his girlfriend is cleared. Safety concerns stop the rollout of the seasonal flu vaccine. And local league supporters react as a storm continues to engulf the sport. Good evening, I'm Jessica Good. The family of Amaranta Vega has expressed its outrage over the not guilty verdict delivered to the man accused of claiming the life of the 18-year-old. Wayne Antoniazzo was acquitted in the ACT Supreme Court today, despite admitting to running over the teenager outside a Gungahlin New Year's Eve party 2 years ago. And coming up next on Win News, scheduled flights to resume at Cooma Airport, and wanted the call for more firefighters at Goulburn. On the back of last night's story about malicious damage in Goulburn, it seems it's a better story in Queanbeyan. The regional centre ranked 78th on the list for property crime out of 140 New South Wales areas. And Lachlan with sport is next, and the Melbourne Storm still has everyone talking, Loch.
Yeah, Jess, that's right. Local league fans are pretty angry about it, also to a former Raiders captain. We are going to speak with them straight after the break, and a big rack of all the local reaction, as well as some AFL news. And the Brumbies are confident they can handle the pressure in this weekend's must-win against the New South Wales Waratahs. Well, now the technical gremlins are gone, let's talk some sport. It's the question all fans of rugby league are asking their clubs right now. But Raiders CEO Don Furner says Canberra is within the NRL salary cap of $4.2 million. In fact, the local club has confirmed it will chase Melbourne players who can't stay at the Storm. The Victorian franchise has had all of this year's competition points stripped, its last 2 premierships taken away, and will have to return a whole heap of prize money. And just for those who do like their racing to be a little faster, lots of action at the Canberra Kart Racing track at Fairburn. Tomorrow, it's the Pro Tour in town.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It will be.
Thanks, Locke. Have a nice weekend. Well, stay with us. I'll be back with the Anzac Day and long weekend weather forecast next. It was another beautiful day across the region, much like the conditions over the picturesque Bombala River on the Sapphire Coast. If you have your own images of the great outdoors, visit nothinglikeaustralia.com to share your favourite holiday experience, and we'll feature it here during the nightly weather. Now to the rest of today's weather. The capital experienced a fine and mostly sunny Friday amid the westerly winds. We reached 25 degrees following 6 overnight. Right now it's fine and 20 degrees in the city. The capital should be cloudy with some patchy rain increasing later in the evening, very strong winds and a range of 14 to 21 degrees. And looking ahead, showers clearing and 17 the high for Anzac Day. The next high pressure system will bring a return to fine but cool weather, only 15 the high on Wednesday. And that is Win News for Friday night. If you have a news tip you'd like to share, you can email us at cantips@wintv.com.au, and we leave you tonight with some of the stories which made the news this week. I'm Jessica Good on behalf of our news team. Thanks for joining us. Have a great long weekend. Good night.
Today we've reached an historic agreement to deliver better health and better hospitals for the working families of Australia.
It really was a no-brainer to go forward in terms of looking at the additional money that will come.
To have beaten Western Australia, the resource capital of the country, does demonstrate how strong the ACT economy is.
There will in the budget be funding to design a new way for cyclists to travel the length of Northland Avenue.
The ACT Motorcycle Riders Association has called for all licence holders to be retested every 5 years.
The legislation in Canberra isn't really protecting that music scene and that music culture and allowing it to develop safely.
This is the worst start to our year for fatal accidents since 2005, and in 2005 26 people died on our roads.
I was looking around and I noticed that there was more and more money, and there was actually bundles of money done up with elastic bands.
Hundreds of pieces from one of Australia's most iconic artists are heading to Wales.
What has been done by the ACT government and the Commonwealth government is in contravention of the wishes of the Nolan family and is disrespectful to the memory and the great work done by Sir Sidney Nolan.
Locals say offenders are doing it out of boredom.
I think especially weekends when there's alcohol and there's not that much to do for people, everything closes.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.
And now Lachlan with sport is next, and the Melbourne Storm still has everyone talking.
Jess, local league fans are pretty angry. So too a former Raiders captain. We've got all the local reactions straight after the break, along with some AFL news. And the Brumbies confident they can handle the pressure in this weekend's must-win against the Tars.